Today we're going to talk about divorce and dating. Don't be a victim of an online romance scam. Hi, I'm Debbie Dorman, a financial advisor, investment advisor, representative, and a certified divorce financial analyst. I specialize in working with women considering in process or post-divorce or adjusting to life after divorce, particularly in the gray divorce space. Today we will discuss dating and how to avoid being scammed. While online dating allows you to connect with people you may never otherwise meet, it is important to recognize that online and other financial scams are on the rise. The Federal Trade Commission and FBI estimate that relationship and romance scams cost Americans up to billions each year when both reported and unreported cases are considered. Many of these cases involved older adults. People from all walks of life are affected. Here are a few suggestions to protect yourself. Don't broadcast your life on social media. Scammers can see whether you live in a nice home, take vacations, or drive a nice car. Set your accounts to private. Do not spend hours talking or texting with someone who is not local unless you both have the financial means to travel back and forth and one of you eventually would be willing to move away from family, friends, or a job. In most cases, that may not be realistic. Your goal should be to exchange a few emails or texts and then graduate to a phone call. The purpose of the phone call is to decide whether you would like to set up a brief in-person meeting within the next week or 10 days. Please do not waste your time on marathon phone calls or constant texting. The reality is sometimes in-person meetings fall flat, even if the person sounded great on the phone. If the person has an excuse as to why they cannot speak on the phone or cannot do a video chat, I recommend you block them and move on. If a person claims to be on special assignment in another country, in the military, or on an oil rig or a ship, block them. You should not believe them when they claim to live in your area and say they will return after their assignment is over. Scams can occur most often when people allow themselves to become involved in text and phone-based relationships without ever meeting in person. Scammers are skilled and know what to say to draw you in and gain your trust. Over time, they may get you to sympathize with them because of some unfortunate event and then ask for your help, which is almost always financial. These stories often involve a sick or injured child or family member, or a business deal that was supposed to pay him before he could come to visit you, but has been delayed. Then he asks you to send the cost of a plane ticket, promising to repay you. Other times he presents a great business opportunity and promises that you too will make a fortune. Some people get strung along for weeks, months, or even longer and come to believe they are in a real relationship. Never send money, gift cards, or cryptocurrency. If you meet someone through an online site or service, prioritize your safety. Keep the first meeting brief, simple, and in a public place. Do not have them pick you up at your home. Let a friend know where you're going. I also discourage alcohol, an expensive dinner, or elaborate outing for a first date. A coffee meeting is a small investment of time and money. If you can connect, you can plan another date. Do not share your home address. Take things slowly. Do not let someone love bomb you or pressure you to fast track a relationship. Do not sleep with someone too quickly, as you may ignore red flags that you would have noticed if you had taken your time. If after an appropriate amount of time you decide you want to take the relationship to the next level, please obtain a background check. I'm not referring to the background checks you can purchase online for $50. I suggest going to the Secretary of State website in the state where the person claims to live and looking up private detectives. Make certain there are no sanctions against the investigator. Properly licensed private detectives are fingerprinted and have access to databases the general public does not. They can confirm whether the person is who they claim to be. Are they still married or living with someone? Do they have a criminal record, bankruptcies, or a mountain of debt? Although this may not sound romantic, you need to protect yourself. Some scammers provide you U.S. banking information, and when funds are received in the U.S. bank, they are wired outside of the country. Once the funds are outside of the country, your chances of recovery are non-existent. I have an affluent client whose friends were being deceived by the same very handsome defrocked minister. Another educated professional man earning in the mid-six figures was arrested in a sting operation when he showed up believing he was going to meet a 13-year-old girl for sex. Another senior local woman lost more than $400,000 in an online romance scam. The financial impact was devastating, and she will never truly recover. Never in a million years would you suspect that these people were capable of such behavior. I believe it is imperative to share this information so women can protect themselves financially from unscrupulous suitors. If you're looking for a smart, experienced, and compassionate financial advisor for the next chapter in your life, or would like information about our no-cost boot camp for divorcing women workshops, please reach out to me. I'm Debbie Dorman. I can be reached at 770-377-4941. Talk soon.